"We'll find your cows," puffed Silenus. "You trust us, Lord Apollo. We're always ready to help, and our eyes are sharp and we're afraid of nothing." "Good," said Apollo in his lordly fashion. "Find my cows, and I will reward you well." Apollo went on his way, and the satyrs began their search up and down the valleys of Arcadia. After much search, they found the cows' hoof marks, but to their great surprise, the tracks all pointed directly towards the grazing ground from which they had been stolen. "They're mad! They're bewitched!" cried Silenus at length, "and some terrible creature must have driven them. Look at his footmarks!" The satyrs crowded round and stared at the traces of the cattle thief, which were large and round and blurred, with neither toes nor heels, but strange scratches and lines crisscrossing one another. As they stood talking, a sound came to them out of the hillside, a new and wonderful sound which at first filled them with terror. It was the sound of music, the rich, sweet strains of the lyre, which is like a zither or a small harp. After much discussion and many attempts on the part of Silenus to run away and leave the other satyrs to face the monster, they all began to make as much noise as they could just outside the cave from which the music came, and from which the tracks of the cows led. "He'll come out! He'll come out!" yelled the satyrs, "and he'll be so frightened of us that if he's the cattle thief, he'll fall down with terror as soon as he sees us." Hardly had they spoken when the door of the cave opened slowly. Silenus got ready to run away, and the satyrs followed his example. But instead of any fearsome monster, there came out of the cave a beautiful mountain nymph. "Wild creatures," she said in her sweet, gentle voice, "why are you making this noise and frightening all of us who dwell in this pleasant land? I heard your crazy shouting and the stamp of your feet in front of my cave and on the hillside above it, and I came out to know why you disturb a poor nymph like this."